Today is Wednesday, January the 7th. I just got this letter from CNN. Like I said, I was throwing out apple seeds and I'm seeing what's coming back. This says we pride ourselves in helping to maintain the relationship between our viewers. Thank you again for sending your idea our way. We look forward to your continued support. So they basically told me if I want to do this story, I just send them some more information and they'll do some one-on-one with me. Alright. So CNN did answer. Fox never answered. Now this is where it's all started at. December, I'm going to say the 17th, I sent Lake County this. Remember that picture? Me and the county sheriff in the sheriff's face? This is the information that Lake County Board has, that Sheriff Coran has, that Honorable Congressman or Senator Conyers has from the Judiciary Committee. The ACLU has it. And now I'm going to show you what I had sent them. Alright. I'm going to go page by page so I don't have to show my face. And I'll tell you what's on the page. This is the letter to the ACLU as an introductory of how you should meet your senators, congressmen, and stuff like that. It calls for a decision and a victory for fairness under the law. It's a New York case, voted 7-2 by the Supreme Court. Ruled today, Kimbrough versus United States, that is no longer mandatory for federal judges to adhere to federal sentencing guidelines, which provide disparate sentences in crack and cocaine cases. Like I say, this was about Operation Crack and all that, and y'all false imprisonment doing your drug thing. That's what it was about. And I went to the ACLU and found out how to do it the right way. Second page is 8 essential rules for delivering your message. I followed all 8 of them. I gave you passion, know your members and the staff persons. I named y'all personally who I was talking about. Know your topic. I told you what it was about. It was about the false imprisonment and the bomb threat and the murder of my son. Have a clear objective. Know what you want. I told you what I wanted. I wanted a fair trial. I wanted everything done in the public eye. You denied me that. You locked me up as soon as I came to town. And you got this the 17th, the 18th. You got it on the 23rd of December. The day before you arrested me. So you knew it. Alright? Have a clear objective. Explain what is at stake. I told you. Mr. Waller's career against my store. I lost my store. Now I want Mr. Waller's career. Keep the big picture in mind. I did. I was uplifting the underclass. If I win, we all win. And a lot of people's cases is going to be reversed and remanded. You're going to really clog up the legal system in Lake County. And with all the stuff going on with Blakevich and Burris, it's really going to cause a lot of problems. The beating of Jose Espinosa, the other inmates you've been beating, the guards that came into work drunk and high. You got to address all them issues, and you got the diary. Today, the City Council and Lake County Board got a letter from me. Got a signed confirmation number. And they're going to have to answer. I put it on my blog today. This is the letter to the Lake County Board, written to the board to launch a full investigation into the homicide of Jarrell Davis. Alright, that's one letter. Timed and dated 12/1/09. Alright. The lady up at the Bank of America, she notarized the letter. Public notary. This is a Freedom of Information Act request for Dwayne Davis. 11950 Falls Road, 410-733-4170. A copy of the charging documents and bail hearings for 3/13/86, Robert Evans, threatening the life of a public official, attempted murder. And a copy of my bail for 3/33/06. I posted bail 3/13/86. The same day that I posted bail, Robert Evans had me falsely arrested and imprisoned. They gave me a $250,000 bond, the same $250,000 bond they gave me now. It's a violation of my constitutional rights of fair bond, you know what I'm saying, and reasonable. I just paid you $1,000 to get out of jail and you locked me up again to keep me in jail. Didn't do the crime none of the times. Alright. Freedom of Information Act. Request number 2. A duty roster for the Lake County Sheriff's officers at the Lake County Jail from 3/86 to 9/1/86 on 2 South, the Old County Jail. The AM shift and the second shift. Leza, Flipper, Wunderlich, etc. You have the diary. Because what I was going to do is go and get all y'all's names together and put a little board up to show who was doing what, who was shaking who down. But you ain't never sent me the names and the pictures. All drug cases from 1/1/86 to 9/1/86 from Judge Boris. He was the state's attorney then. I wanted all the Boris's cases and all the Foreman's cases to show you how you was throwing the black people in jail and giving the white people a pass. I showed you in my diary I used to sell drugs to Bruce Miller. Alright. The visitor's log for 2 South, March 18th to July 31st. Because see, Audrey Nixon came up there to see me and visit me, and she's on the visitors list. And Audrey Nixon knew about Bobby Thompson trying to kill me. Audrey Nixon knew that I didn't commit no crime. Audrey Nixon knew that that gun that I had was turned in from somebody, and we was turning in guns and drugs when they arrested me. I turned in guns and drugs, and you arrested me and gave me 3 years in the penitentiary. You knew this. And you on the visiting list. Told you all this. This is the Honorable Judge Thomas, State of Illinois, asking for a hearing. He told me to take it back to Lake County. This is Judge Boris. This is written 4/6/07. I respectfully approach the court to inform you of my intent to bring suit against you, Judge Scott, Judge Foreman, Leslie Leza, Robert Thompson, Robert Evans, Chief Fisher, North Chicago, for civil rights and constitutional rights violation. More to be named. You have 14 days to respond to this letter. I'm reserving my constitutional right of self-representation. Now, he just totally disrespected my mail. He didn't answer, didn't do nothing. But he knew what I was doing. This is what I was charged for January 31st, 2007. A bomb threat. I didn't commit it. I was in front of Judge Rossetti when the bomb threat came through. Look at the time when it came in and look when I was in the courtroom. This is what my lawyer wanted to go in front of the jury, and he wanted to, this is all, the lawyer just wanted the jury to see this, and this part down here says, it ain't over, I'll be back. That's all the, man, I wouldn't go in front of no jury with that bullshit. I told him to show the whole thing where right here where it says that Waller destroyed my evidence from the 86 trial. And it shows that I was innocent of 86 cases, but you didn't want to let the jury know that, and you didn't tell the public that. You've intentionally misled the public on the indictment and in bond court. I'm innocent of 86 charges, and you got letters and information to prove it. Check my appellate brief, check my appellate division. I did that. I did my appellate brief. I wrote that. This is the charges when I went to court in 86. Turned in the guns and the drugs at the police station. I offered to pay them off $100 for every hour they let me sit there. They didn't like that pay-to-play shit because I was putting it in their face. They was doing it any other way. This is what I went to jail for, this self-help organization. It was social life skills, economic development, political. It's going to create a mock government to marry your own, medical, health care, environmental needs. And then it had a members list and donations and how much per month. And No Child Left Behind had educational goals. We're going to deal with religious callings, health and medical, construction, business, real estate, horticulture, environmental studies, visual and performing arts, political environment, photography, journalism, technology, design, law, sports, and cultural exchanges. This is what we was dealing with. And you knew this. And in this whole 3 years, this is what I gave you. Everything that was in this Shorty's organization, I gave you at my expense. Just to prove what I did to you. Alright? I gave it to you. This is from David Irwin. This says that in the case of 86 CF, discussing a Maryland attorney not licensed to practice in Illinois, is my advice and opinion in Maryland and federal perspective only. As a general matter, it is my opinion that the case which is reversed on appeal cannot be considered a conviction. Therefore, unless the state government retries the defendant and obtains a subsequent conviction, you were never retried. So I'm innocent of them charges in 86. Here goes what I did in 86. Turned in the guns, the drugs, shooting up downtown. Showed you how far I went. Told you get the 911 calls. Man, I didn't steal a gun. I did shoot up downtown. I didn't shoot at nobody, but nobody shot at me. Alright? This is asking for my information. This is Rush Ewins from